Hey Corbin, this is Ben, America's Baseball Camps, just touching base in regards to your swing from the Presidents Day camp. Thanks for coming down to camp, and look forward to reviewing a couple things with you that I see that I think can help you out. Let's talk about our stance from our feet up. Nice, tall, athletic, and just wanted to touch base in regards to that. Your feet are in a good spot. Your knees are past inside of your feet. They're good. Your hands are lined up in a good spot. Your eyes are on the baseball. Your hands and your bat angle are fine. Everything looks pretty good in regards to our stance from our feet to our heads. So as I get ourselves loaded here, let's go into our first step. You'll notice a couple things that are very important that we need to focus on. First one is, let's focus on this front foot. You can see as I move this back and forth here, that front foot really begins to open up on us, and what happens is I don't have a closed front side to hit against now, and this is a biggie for you to work on, and it's going to make a big difference in your swing. So you can see how much that front foot opens, because you go transfer your weight good, you start here, and when you go to transfer your weight, you actually stay about the same stride compared to widening yourself out, because you open up your front foot so much that you're not hitting against a firm, closed front side. So at this point of our swing, you need to have it to where your foot, your heel is going to be kind of there, and you want your heel to be kind of facing the dugout over there. And that's going to keep the weight inside of our feet, make you a lot more consistent, and do a lot of things to making sure that you hit against a firm, closed front side to get yourself power and consistency in your lower half. So that's a big one in regards to work on. And what you can do, you can see when I put my foot down here, let's draw a line from this foot to that foot. And you see, even when I take my stride, it looks like you're really going forward, but you're actually ending up in the same spot. So you're really using a lot of your arms compared to, we need to engage your lower half a lot more. And that's going to make a big difference in regards to your swing. So what I would do is I would get yourself on a tee and just go to land foot and stop, and just make sure you're a good taker, meaning that standing in when pitchers throw, and just mean that you're taking good pitches where you're just going to put your foot up, put it back down, and you're going to take your stride and stop, where that foot's going to open up naturally as I swing, don't want to open up beforehand like it's doing now. So that's going to make a big difference in your stride and your consistency and everything. So you can see at contact, the other thing you can see of how close your knees are together, and that is because that front foot really opens up. At contact for anyone, those knees should have some good daylight in between them, but because you don't take that stride foot correctly, it makes your stride gi very narrow, and that's kind of what happens. So it loses a lot of our strength and power. You can see there's kind of daylight in there. That's what we want to have do at contact, and you kind of got underneath that one a little bit. But those, that's definitely a biggie to work downhill and to help you with your lower half to really engage that more in your swing. So let's go into another swing here to see. And we got the same thing. So you put your line here. Let's go ahead and make a line from this foot to this foot. And as I go to swing, you end up pretty much in the same spot, but you lose power because that front side opens up. The other thing to be careful of, you can see this is a little bit firm, this bottom hand, a little bit locked out. That's going to make us cast, so just be aware of that. At this point of your swing, you should still have a nice little arc in that hand, and that shouldn't look, your lower half or your bottom hand shouldn't look like that until contact. So just something to be aware about of when you're swinging there. You can get away with it on slower pitching, but on faster pitching you won't be able to do that. You can see that front foot is spun open. I don't have a lot of space or daylight in between my feet, and this is going to be cool because this is going to make a big difference for you working on this, to where a couple key trigger points would be to practice taking pitches with your front foot closed, making sure at contact there's daylight in between your knees, get yourself balanced, working downhill, don't lift the ball, work down and through the baseball. And you can see you kind of want to lift those balls sometimes and really try to hold your finish, and that's going to make a big difference to really engage that lower half. So hopefully those three things are so helped you out. So just watch this over and over again. I think it's going to make a big difference in your swing to really hold your finish at the end and to really engage your whole lower half. But we wish you the best, and keep in touch, and hope to see you next year.